Welcome to the Where's Buffy podcast, where we're built for comfort and not for speed.
Hashtag shooting the five.
It's the Where's Buffy podcast where we're built for comfort
and not for speed, you old rock selling, no nothing ass.
See, you dug yourself in a hole. Because now, if you ended that way,
directly,
okay.
You gotta finish.
Oh my.
Go ahead.
bitch.
Alright, man, as you can tell by our intro already, we are missing Brother Diz. Shout out to Brother Diz.
Fat ass Diz. Shout out to you.
Jesus Christ.
That's his name.
I'm sure you remixed it. This nigga, real spill. It was a nigga we went to school with, and he bought that. He Kendall. See, my bad.
Yo, you gotta relax.
My bad, brother. Mathematics. Always during his life has had like a flunky or two, right? So
Never.
one of your flunkies. It's weird running in the brother math, and then one of his flunkies be at the party, and they still kind of like, hey man, nah. So either way, this nigga had a whole flunky, and the flunky had a name, but Brother Matt refused to call him by his actual name, and he created a variant of said flunky's name. He remixed everybody's name.
Who you talking about? Was that a party?
No, I'm just talking about in general.
Oh yeah. Nah, that wasn't a flunky. That was my man's.
Yeah, all right.
That don't make him a flunky. That's my homie.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? That was your homie.
Yeah.
He wasn't a flunky.
Nah, he was. I mean, that's how he started. He
That's how he
graduated the whole
started.
board.
He graduated
He
like,
made
he was like, hey, one of them niggas. Hey, you. One of them, but not like niggas didn't treat him like a flunky.
Like, you know, like in the movies.
Right.
No, that was my man. 100%. That was my man.
So you know how it'd be like a movie comedy flick, and the guy was like, "Yeah, I got a bunch of pull over here at my job." You know what I'm saying? And the nigga named B. Earl, and then the boss comes by. Oh, here come the boss. That's my man. Hey, what's up, boss man? Hey, Eric, how you doing? Like he is the boss man that mess up the nigga name because he don't really care.
That was his name, my nigga.
Nah, it was not. But it became his name. That's the ill part.
Nah, because people might know who the fuck he is.
Yeah,
what talking about. So we ain't going.
That nigga good. I hope he watches.
Fuck that nigga.
Outstanding. This nigga also falls out of love hard, by the way. Nigga, once he stopped.
Ask my wife.
Outstanding. This nigga's amazing today.
I'm never not honest.
Yeah, I know.
So, I mean, shit.
Huh. He's a sledgehammer to the ants kind of guy. Like, sometimes you can just use the spray and step on him. Nah, no problem. Outstanding. I am IlFam79 on your social media choice, aka Don Anderson, the podcast, aka Captain Bro Battle, aka Bruno Phillips, aka Thicky the Dragon Steamboat, aka Pod Sham Pod God's favorite podcaster, aka Potty Pipe. I'm here to podcast in True Bubblegum, and I'm all out of Dente Nice, but I got a bowl full of candy. And my tag team partner.
He's dying over there.
Coffee Brown, aka Mav1854. Shout out. I forgot my own shit. 1854 Mav at Mav Damon. Shout out to the Warriors.
Hey, I would like to
snapback.
I'd like to apologize to the LBGTQ up, down, left, right community for brother Mathematics use of a slur last week.
You didn't edit that?
Yeah, I edited it out, but it was obvious what it was.
They didn't know what it was.
Yes, it did. Niggas hit us all week. Was like, yo, real funny how you man said.
They didn't know what I was saying.
Oh no, they knew.
It wasn't from the heart. That's not how I really feel. You know what I'm saying? We were just caught in the moment of,
Right.
you know what I mean, in the passion of the conversation. That's a fact.
This nigga's melting right before our very eyes. And to his left.
What's up, everybody? It is the most diabolical and meanest screenwriting genius. It is Lady London, aka London, aka LK, aka
Elbow D. Yuck. Tickling that nigga's sleeper.
a napkin. You got your James Brown going.
You don't Patty the napkin for being elbow deep.
That's gross. You need hand sanitizer at least. All right. In lieu of Brother Diz, we have Sister Liz. Shout out, man, from Kicking Kancer with Liz, the
Cancer with Liz
YouTube channel.
You supposed to run through your spirit.
Okay.
Fat girl
Hey.
Liz.
No. Lil Liz.
Fat girl Liz.
I'm Lil Liz of Kicking Kancer with Liz, aka I'm not popular enough to have any AKAs. So, but as I come up, follow me on my social media. It's at Lola Bunny. I guess that's my nickname.
You gonna say the glove don't fit, you will not hit.
That's funny. You see the rapper hands though?
If the glove don't fit, she will not hit. She not a normal nigga. She wear bunny ears.
All right, man. I guess we'll start with my favorite segment. Wait a minute, early. You was excited.
Noodles.
Raleigh fingers. The release. Sometimes I cry.
I cry most times.
Alright, man, the release is a segment where we put y'all on to something dope that dropped this week. Brother Math, what you got?
I'm gonna go with Nickelodeon Universe. If you did not know, it's the world's largest indoor theme park open in the Meadowlands. This has been, they have been working on this for about 20 years. So you already know the how big this, right. It opened Friday. And they've been running like promos and shit like that through, I think it's the 7th. It's crazy. I would suggest, because we got a lot of listeners with kids, I would suggest you look it up. See if you can make it in there. It's dope. The shit is dope. Flat out.
So, it's ill you mentioned like kids. We're actually scheduled to take the kids up there right after Christmas.
Nickelodeon Universe?
Yeah.
I was going to try to go myself, and then I was like, nah, I'm not going to make that trip. Not the first month.
That's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, the first month is
You
gonna
already
be
got your
stupid.
ticket?
Crazy.
No, I don't think you need them right now. You needed them
Right.
for the first
This,
week.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Oh.
But like, yeah, we shooting for the week after Christmas. You know, when everybody's off between
No, fuck them
Christmas
kids.
and Thanksgiving. This nigga
After
be
the
right
New
with
Year.
us. This nigga mess around,
Be right with you.
Absolutely. And we will get back to the kids in a little
I
bit.
should have just put my mouth on the top.
Now, oh my gosh!
Don't do that.
Oh my gosh!
just go on in.
He said he gonna put his mouth on the
For
top.
the champagne.
You didn't say the champagne the first time. Yo,
Bad.
sister, okay.
You ain't tilted for me to get the good pull.
Oh my God! Listen, these
got a heavy
niggas
hand this morning.
Yo, y'all are wildin' this morning. Sister, okay, what you got?
All right. So I am staying in keeping with my promise that I made a few weeks ago that I am going to use my release time for artists that don't normally get any love. And I quickly regretted it when I listened. So Earl Sweatshirt dropped a project. I'm not gonna call it. It's a project. 7 songs. Which really no, hold on.
You don't think Earl gets love?
Earl love himself.
I think
So the
I'm still
project
talking
is
about our
7.
future.
Pardon me.
So I like weird. I'm weird. I get the weird.
Facts.
That's a fact.
I'm into it. It's 7 songs that are really 4 songs because only 2 songs have length. The rest of the 5 songs on the track are like a minute and a half. Not even a minute and a half long. half
Only
long.
2 of them got length.
How many songs have you listened to this
How many
week?
you listen to?
7.
The
So,
big one.
Oh my
the
God.
only one that really I rock
Same
with
day?
is the longest, and it's 4 minutes and 2 seconds. It's called 4N. It's the seventh. It's the 7th track on this. You know, I think he's one of these artists. You alright?
Sweating.
We see.
Shit.
Go ahead. You got power through.
These niggas.
Yeah, you've done this before.
No bullshit.
You have to
No,
power
I
through.
just, it's like it's
Yes.
really he's like it's coming out like he's like really sweating.
Who, me?
I'm nervous. Like you're making me nervous. You're sweating.
Oh no, this is normal. This is me getting the my chakras right.
So
Chain?
You talk that. She talk that shit.
So it's just listen to it. It's funny. I laughed a lot. I don't think that was intentional, but it is what it is, and give it a listen.
The problem I had with Future is they've run this angle or their shtick of being
Speaking
whatever
of
they
wrestling.
are, but they've been this way for
Forever.
how long?
But-
how long can you run with this shit?
But for this, I think it's a little too much.
That's
because
what I'm saying.
It's like the songs are a minute and like 5 seconds, and they're not even songs. That's what I'm saying. Like you could put all 5 of those tracks together and form one. It's kind of ridiculous, but
Like
it's a little extra ridiculous. for them.
if your audience was young when you were coming out with this shock and all shit, they're old now. Nobody wants to hear that shit. This is why Eminem is having a problem. You see what I'm saying? I'm not saying no. I'm saying that's why he's having a problem connecting with the audience, because these people are like the hip hop audience. Me,
M still has an audience. Though.
I'm not saying he doesn't, but the niggas that was buying this shit like myself that like to hear the rapidy rap shit, I don't want to hear what you're saying anymore. I like the fact that you can rap, but your content is some shit that I found amusing when I was 25.
True.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
true.
I don't want to hear that shit now.
That's true.
But you can rap, because Earl Sweatshirt can rap.
He can, and that's what pisses me off is that he's got that one song that's like, damn, yeah. But then you listen to the rest of that shit and you're like, shit, like stop.
Yeah, it's
it.
whack.
So, for me,
Don't sip off the top.
oh my. So for me, this week, I mean, niggas know I am the rapidy rap king, and Gangstar put a new project out. I was super nervous about said project because
some
it's
shit
the
surrounding
first.
that.
We've never heard any posthumous guru. He's been dead for 10 years. We've never heard any posthumous guru. And I mean, we know Primo works.
Yeah.
And a lot of times the assumption is that we've Primo carried Guru through a lot of it. But do we have, now let me ask this question, do we have any quality posthumous music?
From anybody?
Yes.
Does like Machiavelli count?
Nah, that project was put together while it was still alive, right?
That's why I'm asking. Does that count?
So, I'm not-
I think it depends.
I'm talking about not
Right.
released posthumous, but I'm talking about created posthumous. Like the Born Again stuff when Puff was putting
Nah.
Eminem
It's
verses.
nothing good. It hasn't been anything that was great.
Because even Fife was alive during most of that project.
Yeah.
You up to this point, no. You still got to remember you got Nipsey Hussle shit. So it's a possibility his shit might be great, but prior to this point, no.
So
been
that
good.
changed Friday. This
Well,
Gangstar
you know
album-
what? Prince.
That's what I was gonna say. But I
That
think that was
B-sides
recorded.
record?
That was done.
I thought it was recorded before.
So those,
Yeah.
so
It was
it
released
wasn't.
after.
So basically, what that Prince record was stems, or not stems, but they were reference tracks that he did for all the groups that he, wrote for, and and then they put that together in an album. But I think this is the first time this Gangsta album is an amazing project. The story of it is crazy. He had to buy the tracks from Solar,
Which is trash.
but I mean it's not a surprise though.
Solar, you're number 7.
100%. 100%. And he's actually still complaining about not getting record credits on the album, but the album is really, really good. I never made it all the way through the West Side Gun that dropped this week.
That's what I was for sure. That's what you were.
That was Dizzless.
No, I thought
that
was Dizzless release this week. But I thought that was gonna be mass release this
right.
week.
Those are my people. But because we have like you'll get into the rest of the show. You'll see the rest of the show. That's why I chose the release I chose.
Okay. So, yeah, man. Check out the Gangstar record. It's amazing. The features are dope. I mean, it has a lot of my favorite niggas. M.O.P., Kweli, J. Cole is dope on it. The final J. Cole feature.
Well seen.
It should be. It's amazing to me. Y'all niggas, if you like good music, you'll love it, man. Normally, also the release is the time where we take and spotlight our guests. So we have Sister Liz here. Her YouTube channel, Kicking Kancer with Liz, spelled with K's, because she's a blood.
It's funny because everybody assumes that.
Big B's.
Because my kid's name starts with a K. That's not what it is. I just like K's.
You on that Kardashian flow.
Yeah, you know.
She banging.
But not like Tekashi, just for the record.
Oh,
not
she
like
ain't
that.
no sucker.
Not like that.
She ain't gonna tell.
Yeah, I ain't gonna tell.
Hear that shit. Body's on top of body.
Double entendre. So, what is Kicking Kancer with Liz, the YouTube channel?
Alright, so basically it came out of, necessity more so than anything else. I got tired of telling people, hey, I have cancer. And it's funny because everyone would hit me up like, oh, what happened? What are your test results? And then every time I'm like, yes, I have stage 4 breast cancer. I got like 4 years. And then everybody looks at me, the look you made earlier, like I'm about to die. And I'm like, hold on, son.
Facts.
I'm 29 years old. I'm not dying tomorrow.
Facts.
Right.
So that's kind of like how the project came about. I have a lot of family all over the world. I'm originally from Cuba, so my family's in Cuba. So it was also a lot trying to, translate everything in English to Spanish for them. So with the project, I record videos in both languages.
Nice.
Everyone can see what's going on. And they got to ask me the questions again, because now when people ask me like, oh, so what's going on? I'm like, hey, go check out my YouTube channel.
Leave a comment.
Leave a comment, like, subscribe if you really want to know. That's really
dope.
what it is. People have been commenting. I actually checked it this morning. Somebody who I taught at work commented like, "Oh, you taught me during HR." I'm like, "Oh, hello." So yeah, it's one of those things. But I'm really loving the project. I get to record. My doctors are kind of in on it, so I've been able to take people into the
very nice.
into the rooms, and just so kind of remove the stigma from everything. Not dying from this is something I'm living with, like diabetes. Yeah. So that's the project.
So so Liz and I are co-workers, and I found out.
Yeah,
Wait a minute.
Sure,
Wait a
we
minute
sure
here.
do.
Sorry.
This is trash. Get these niggas out of here.
So I'm not divulging where exactly it is we work, but you've been there.
Trust me.
But so I love creators. You know what I'm saying? So when I seen, I was like, oh, the homie got a YouTube channel, and then I seen what the YouTube channel was, and I was like, oh, how can I be excited?
Right.
Because I love seeing people create. But then I was like, oh, this is.
I mean, when it's dope, it's still dope.
No. Yeah. The content is good.
Right.
She's got the personality for it, obviously. And she likes to
and
talk.
she gang.
The thing with the content, a lot of people didn't know what I was going to reveal in it, because this is my second time having breast cancer. I had it 6 years ago.
Are you serious?
So a lot of people thought it was like a catch up on my life type situation. And when they watched that first video, and I'm just like, yeah, so this is the
gut punch.
This is the news, and then everyone was like, damn. So I knew everyone who watched it, because I came to work the next day, and everybody was like, you want a hug? And I'm like, yeah.
Oh, wait a minute.
It smell like chicken for you.
But
like,
that's
no.
still.
Who was that? Who was that? I don't want to
You know who it was? James Brown.
Ow!
Like,
That's amazing. Shout out to James Brown.
James Brown.
That's trash.
So how easy was it for you to make the decision that you were going to do this?
Super easy.
Okay.
So I am already, I have a background in telecommunications. So I'm really good with my phone. I record everything with my phone. It's not a big setup. I don't have no lights, ring lights, none of that.
Right.
I literally have a tripod that I use to take pictures of my daughter. So it was just really easy for me to make the transition into a video. And I also feel like it's something, you know, with this diagnosis that I can leave for my daughter.
Right.
So she can always log in and be like, yo, you know, this is my mama 6 years ago when she started all of this, and this is my mother now. And then with it, you know, I'm also I'm going to Cuba next month. So I'm going to be able, you know, take all my viewers. Yeah, shout out to Hope and Beyonce and all the Kardashians with the K.
She banging for real.
Yes, I'll be able to like just take the content with me and like bring it back. So it was an easy transition. I like to document my life as is.
So
with it,
if it's somebody that's say this in the same position that is told that they have cancer as well, do you recommend that they do the exact same thing to kind of get, you know what I mean, to kind of get it out, or say, you know what I mean?
I recommend they need to look at themselves. So I've always been, I don't mind people in my business. Everybody in my business.
Transparency is dope.
Transparency is dope. So if you're that type of person, yes, get it out there, because reliving that same conversation over and over and over again makes it worse.
Yep.
All right, definitely don't bottle it in. But I know it's not for everybody, because there's some people I know who are like, I was diagnosed, I haven't even told my husband.
That's
and
crazy.
I was diagnosed months ago, and I'm like,
that's crazy.
So
yeah,
where are we going? But I understand, because it's hard, and you don't want to see the look on your face when you tell a loved one,
right,
hey, you know, I'm dying. Like, it's just hard. So I definitely get it. I don't recommend this route for everybody. Just if you need to get it out there, get it out there. You know, this is going out there. My blog is public, so strangers can look at it. You don't know who is gonna grow through your journey.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right.
So that's definitely what it's here for. Like, I've had, you know, people reach out from everywhere. Like, hey, you know, I'm watching it. This is what's going on with me. I don't know what to do. And I'm like, yo, I'm here. Like, it's a whole community of women, young women in this situation that you would never know about if this content wasn't out there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What's you mentioned one of your students from the job. What is like the most like impactful response you've gotten just to the channel, not like in person? Because I know that's got to be wild.
Just to the channel, I had somebody who watched the channel and reached out to me on WhatsApp and told me in the channel, everyone knows I compare it to diabetes all the time. Like, if I told you I had diabetes, you would tell me, well, you need to start exercising and you need to eat better. Right. So I'm like, y'all need to give me that same advice. If you see me, you know, with a Twinkie in my hand, you need to be like, girl, come about that. Come about that and eat these greens. So he sent me a message and he's like, yo, you know, I watched your video and like, it's so inspirational to me. And I just want you to know, like, I went in my fridge and I threw out all my sweets. And I was like, ugh. I was like, you could have brought those over here.
No bullshit.
But yeah, so like just things like that, like, you know, started a whole exercise and routine, like sending me pictures, like trying to check in with me. And I'm like, you can't check in with me though, because I'm laying in bed. But but I appreciate it. So just making a change in somebody's life who has nothing to do with the situation. But he's like, you know, the positivity is like, if you can be positive with this, then I can be positive. Right. And I'm not dying from something. I'm like, yo, you know, if it helps you lose weight, it's inspirational. So whatever's here for it.
Since you've kicked the sugar habit or your sweets or whatever, what's your meal? What's your go-to these days? Greens? Would it be?
So green beans. Green beans. Actually, my coworkers. So, and chickpeas. So, funny story. My coworkers can cook. Like, they can cook.
Not this one.
Not.
Shoot.
I think this one can cook too. No, this one can make some chicken. This one can make some chicken.
He can make some chicken.
But of course, you know, everybody looking like the little pity look on their face. And I was like, yo, if you really want to help me out, I can't cook. So let me see what you about. I came in one day, my coworker, she's from Trinidad, made me some jerk chicken and chickpeas and some butter shop bread to go with it.
What was bread?
Butter shop. Something like that.
She don't even fucking know.
Some roti bread. Y'all know what that's roti.
Butter
shop. Yeah. So, and then my other coworker brought me in these meatballs that she makes with like pineapple sauce. Like, it was so good.
Them shits used to.
So good.
This fan makes so good. Yep.
Yeah. So my go-to meals kind of are greens and then whatever protein my coworkers are supplying for me.
Hey yo.
So, you know, you want to make some chicken. That's
what we doing.
Yeah, I'll bring you in a Tupperware bowl and everything.
Yo, that's trash.
Just saying, I got you.
Yo, so speaking of your coworkers, your team, One of the dopest things I saw this Halloween was these niggas now at my place of business, because it's so professional. Departments will dress up in a themed costume and walk through the building so that they can be seen. Multiple departments do this. Now, mind you, Halloween is the busiest time of the year for my specific department, so I don't do anything but work. So
this nigga a piece of shit.
So these niggas walk through all black berets, red, black, green pins. Niggas is the Black Panthers. Amazing costume. Nice. Probably the best thing I saw during the. I had to hit this nigga like, yo, that was hard.
Yeah.
That was
what
hard.
made it good. I work in HR, so we kind of wanted to make a statement. Literally, we walk like through HR and then went right upstairs to like our EEO office because we're like, look, we might all be suspended after this. But I think it's important, like, for people to see, you know, we deal with these employees every day. Y'all don't see it. Like, we're in the unique position where we're better paid than them, so we can see all the BS real clearly because we came from the bottom.
Right.
So it was important for us to do something that was just going to get a message out there, like, y'all need to pay attention, you know? So, even organizing it, so our director was like, you know, I can't stop y'all from doing it.
Right.
But I'm saying y'all gonna have to own it.
That shit gonna be on your review.
Right. So, and we did own it. You know, we walked through the halls playing Power to the People.
You gotta own that.
We walked all the way through. We walked into the other building. We walked through the administrator's office, telling them, you know, no pay, no peace, interrupted a meeting and everything. So
wow,
nice.
Wow.
We think we got our point across. You know, we'll see you when we go back to work on Monday.
These niggas getting fired.
Might be 7 positions open in HR. Just like
the next episode is live from unemployment.
That might be it. Join me on Kicking Kancer with Kit. You know, as we go on the unemployment line.
Next week is gonna be undoing unemployment release. Yo, but there's a couple ways we can go from that conversation. So I'll go into first, because of the Black Panthers, we're gonna go into who won the record. There is no hashtag.
Hashtag who won the record. Hashtag who won the record.
Alright, man, this week we did the points from the Panther soundtrack. I believe that's like a 1996 movie, maybe?
No, I think it's earlier than that.
Yeah, I thought it was earlier.
Because Big was gone in 97. It was before that.
Oh, like 95?
This had to be 95.
It's either 95 or 96. Either way, the record features Ill Out Scratch, Redman, Notorious B.I.G.
95.
There's Notorious B.I.G. Bone Thugs and Harmony is on the record. Busta Rhymes is on the record. Buckshot is on the record.
Buckshot, Bone.
Yeah.
Redman.
Yeah, I said all those.
I'm sorry.
I said them.
LL Scratch.
Yep, them too.
Are you skipping over
Notorious
Coolio?
B.I.G.
Oh, the Coolio is on the record.
Coolio, how you keep skipping him?
I know how we skipped that nigga. I know exactly. Big Mike. I know how we skipped that nigga.
Big Mike from Houston. Shout out, man. So the discussion, as always, with this is on this record. Who won? Who was the best on the record?
Damn.
I can tell you who lost.
That's a fact.
Stop it. You know it.
Come on, y'all. Let's take a ride. That was the only time he was dope. That song was
ass.
That song was good.
Gangsta's Paradise. Y'all can't do it like this.
Gangsta's Paradise is a good song. I can't.
That is a good song.
Gangsta's Paradise is a good song.
Yes, it is.
That's a classic record.
These niggas is bugging.
Minute after minute.
But to be honest, though, I don't know if that record's a classic without LV. You know what I'm saying?
God bless.
Yeah, well, absolutely.
That is true.
So,
been spending most of your life.
Sweat just like you.
LV did look like one of the niggas that always, when you see him out, he got that towel with him.
I got that towel with me, man.
Outstanding. All right, we're gonna start with our guest because she's the most detached. It wasn't her era. She just saw it for the first time.
She's
That's how you
super.
know everybody
She's
else.
super
Nice.
For
trash.
the record, in 1995, I still lived in Cuba.
Huh.
And didn't speak any English. So,
What are we applauding?
let's applaud
Are we
that.
applauding Cuba?
Yes,
No,
we are.
Somebody told me that she's a
We
part.
speaking not. We
Right.
applaud
Y'all
not
niggas
speaking
look like y'all
English.
just gave a good ass on Family Feud. Good ass. I'm gonna go with a mustache, Steve. So, Sister Liz, who won the record?
I'm gonna go with Biggie.
No, that's cheap.
I mean, that's what I'm going
God
with.
damn it, this is cheap.
That's what I'm going with. He
is some
set the
bullshit.
tone.
He did.
He's the
He said
first
the
nigga on it.
Okay, but no, the order could have been switched up. The track didn't have to go in that order.
Man.
He set the tone.
She getting
on
Jazzy
purpose.
Jeffed out of this bitch. Flat out. This nigga's bullshitting.
Just saying.
Sister, okay?
She
Just
gonna
because
say
of
Biggie.
No, just because I'm being spiteful. Busta Rhymes.
Yo, he is ass. Busta Rhymes is ass. I like that Busta. I like that Busta. I
Okay,
like Young Busta.
okay.
I do like Young Busta.
He's not. Come on.
That's like first, second album.
I like Young Busta. I do like
Wow,
Young Busta.
crazy.
He's dope.
That's
I like
the what do they call that? The riggedy row, the row.
Raggedy
The
Rock.
row Busta
He's
track.
he's one of the grandfathers. You
Boy,
can't even say.
get down, boy.
That's Craig Mack. That's Craig Mack.
Ah,
That's still Craig Mack.
you the black.
Brother Man, who won the record?
Red Man.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Redman definitely has a strong argument. The way he comes on the record is amazing. He's one of those niggas. There's several niggas on this joint.
Yeah.
Yo, whenever
That
you
has-
come on the record saying "suck my dick," you won.
That's Redman's whole career.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
Yo, and it's so ill because him and DMX, his brother and DMX got into it over that same
His
comment.
brother.
Yeah. I thought that his brother.
Nah.
I thought it was his brother. Man, shout out
No,
to
they
hip
not
hop.
related.
Shout out to hip hop folklore. Yo, it's hip hop history month, man. We're gonna start talking about that soon too. So this is one of the hardest ones already because there's so many dope MCs on here.
There's a lot of talent.
It's and some of it is like, some niggas have amazing balls on this joint. Some niggas have amazing performances on the joint. The anchors of this record, I have no idea what they said, but their performance. Yeah, yo, so I'm gonna go with Bone. Sound so dope on this record that they sounded dope, and I had no idea.
Everybody
Yeah.
like, yes, that shit was high.
Yeah, niggas good, man. Even Wish, and nobody likes Wish. Nobody likes Wish.
Nobody
I've
likes-
never heard.
Nobody likes Wishbone.
Nobody. I like the dog Wishbone from the little kid show more than I like Wishbone from Bone Thugs and Harmony. And even he came off on the record, man. So y'all niggas, first and foremost, go listen to the points. You know what I'm saying? From the Panther soundtrack. Y'all hashtag us with whatever y'all would like to at Where's Buffy on all social media and let us know who y'all thought won the record, man. The other place. All right. Who lost the record? Let's talk about who lost the record. 1, 2, 3. Coolio lost. Coolio lost.
Flat out.
Yeah.
Any nigga with them braids
You know
don't
what
need
it
to
is?
be
Because they
rapping.
shouldn't have put him on there with all those dope artists.
Fact. Right.
If they would have been like Keenan rapping on it, like
Yo,
He was hot at that time,
the
though.
fact is,
it was Gangsta's
the thing is, you not even from that era and you know the nigga whack.
Yeah.
That mean you whack.
Yeah.
Flat out.
Yeah.
Like
no,
Minute after minute,
three braids.
hour after hour. I just saw Coolio. Shout out! I saw Coolio in the casino and shit. I saw his nigga in LA, in Las Vegas and shit. I seen him.
Did you see
He
him
was
for
getting
real?
hugs from the women. Hey, yeah, real shit.
No.
He's
Coolio's still out
like
here.
a
Yeah.
And they say he a certified gangster.
Listen, you gotta be with them three motherfucking braids.
He look like a nigga look like he actually from Tekken.
I'm not gonna run up on this nigga.
No,
That's a
absolutely
fact.
not.
Run up on him. See what happens.
Yo.
All right, man. The other place I'll go from Sister K. I'm sorry, not Sister. Yeah, Sister KK.
All
We was
up.
rolling with the case.
rolling with the case.
All up.
Yeah. From her the Black Panther costumes is Halloween was this past week.
Yes, it was.
How was everybody's Halloween night experience this year?
It was good. It's great.
Yeah, yo. So this is my first time out here in this area. They give out full-size candy bars.
Yeah, they do.
From the inner city. We don't get that. Lucky if you got a little fun size ones half the time.
That's a fact.
There wasn't nobody lights on, so this was a new experience for me. You know, going door to door in like the suburbs. Yeah.
Listen. Listen. The lights being off is some wild shit. Niggas will still come up to your door. Like, bitch, my light off! Yo, your TV on, nigga. I know you got candy.
I seen the glow. I saw the glow of goddamn the Wayans brothers playing on the goddamn TV. You watch it.
Oh shit.
So like my Halloweens are always kind of weird because I always work late on Halloween every year for the last 5-6 years anyway. I got off a little earlier than usual this year, which was cool. But came home and my sister and my wife always take my son and my nieces and nephews out. So I hung out here, gave out candy with my new nephew, shout out to little CJ, and my mom's. Nice. So yeah, it was pretty cool. You know what I mean? Got to hold the baby, hang out, and give out.
Did you dress up though?
No, I just got off work.
You didn't go to work dressed up?
No.
Nah, I'm cool.
You are such a party pooper.
I'm not. I had to.
Yo, your partner in crime was dressed up.
She
had to work too.
You have to relax.
I'm saying
partner in crime was dressed up,
and she HR, so she could co-star in the.
Oh, not me. The person he actually works with. Two different levels on the triangle. Yeah.
You have a partner.
Yeah.
I'm nothing. I'm so tempted to say some shit, but I'm not.
Nope. That's good enough.
Did you dress up?
Nah, I had to work.
You ain't got no job.
I had to work both jobs, so
that's right. And we recorded a podcast.
And we recorded that night, so I ain't make no moves at all. I wanted matter of fact, when I was at my second job, right, and I was going to get me something to eat, which would be dinner, I guess, right. Mm-hmm. So I'm in a white area, like the whitest of white areas, and I go into the Safeway, and the lights go out. What? My nigga. I had one of them, the carry-on bag, the baskets full of shit. I just put my basket down and walked the fuck out. Yo, and I had on black sweats and a black hoodie, so I'm like, let me get the fuck up out of here. So I just left. I left my shit there and walked straight back to the car. It was fucked up. Because I called him, was like, yo, it's a tornado. Bitch like, yo, it's a sharknado, bitch. I'm like, yo, let me get the fuck out of here. It was rough that day.
Sharknado's a movie though.
The ill part. So, shout out to Brother Cal, and Black Wrestling Podcast. We are on our group chat, and Brother Matt says, yo, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it in my car to record. Because it's a hurricane outside.
It's a torricane.
A torricane. Right? The nigga Cal say, get an umbrella.
Hey, what the fuck are you? Hey, fuck you, Cal. This bitch say it's a sharknado.
Scared of a little sharknado.
You scared of a sharknado. And then it hit Maryland. And then when it hit Maryland, he like, yo, it's raining kind of hard out here.
All I said was, I said it's loud because when we were recording, you could hear it because we record right by a window.
This bitch says I'm right next to the window. I'm surrounded by windows. The fuck are you talking about? There's a window on every side of me.
So, sister, okay, how was your Halloween?
It was good. I dress up every year. I try to do something with the kids. We all go out. You know, it was. I didn't do any adult parties, which I'm sad about, but it's always next year.
What were you dressed up as?
Multiple things. I was. My daughter was a zombie wind-up doll.
That's
and
did you have to wind up?
Did you turn something? No.
Was there?
Let me finish. So I I was the doll owner. I was like, the kid, and she was my doll, and I was dressed up like a kid. It was cool.
This is
cool.
Y'all niggas went out like this together?
Yes.
Yeah, each door did you have to like wind her up? And she
That's what I'm saying. Like,
no, my daughter's not that. Nah.
she like.
She didn't appreciate the jokes.
Candy, bitch.
Did you make her do this?
No, she wanted.
Oh, you just like the lady who dressed her son up?
No.
Like Nipsey Hussle.
Nipsey, yes.
Yo, stop dressing your kids up like Nipsey Hussle, yo.
Yes.
You don't look like Lauren London. I'm sorry.
No, Halloween is a big deal in my house. It's the whole month. Like we celebrate, we dress up.
No, I'm talking about the hoe.
I know what you're talking about. So it's a big deal in my house. So we all do some really elaborate stuff for costumes.
She don't look like her.
No.
And don't be dressing your kids up as Ghost and Tasha. I saw a couple of those.
Egyptian number 9.
I was
That
hurt.
shit ain't.
That messed me up.
Her Egyptian number 9 ain't the same as you. She got the good yaki and shit. Your shit all fucked up. Don't do that.
Hey, yo, shout out to that picture of Tasha with her wig pushed back, nigga. God.
Yes.
I ain't seen Power, so don't ruin this shit.
No.
But I did see that
regular picture.
I did see that picture and shit. Her shit
like
was,
she had
wave
extra
cap was floating
It
back.
like she had extra meat around her forehead.
She was still fine though. She was
I don't
still
think
fine.
so.
She's still fine though. Just
Makes
go
my
with the
just yanked it a little
baldy.
too hard.
Just go with the baldy.
Shout out.
Rock a baldy.
Shout out. Yo, it's still people that work like, hold on, nigga. Like,
Yeah, I was one of those.
It was like,
Yeah, like yo, you bugging.
Where's your
It
top
look
at?
wild.
yeah.
Cause I ain't used to the baldy.
Oh, hey, nigga, get used to it. It's here.
I hear that shit.
It's no shave November.
Oh,
Can't
nah.
shave for
No, had me around here look like, what was the nigga, Tommy Davidson?
Just do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. The nigga with the belt bottom. Nah, man. You are not going to have me. You are not out
So
here.
neither one of y'all gonna do no shave November.
I will.
Nah, I'm a line.
My shit be fucked up.
Come on, that's cheating.
I can, what if I'm shaving my head, fam? I'm sorry. My head got the. I can leave my face.
Have a little
I can let
shadow.
my that it doesn't stay like this. I shaved yesterday and it
Yeah.
looks like this.
Yeah, it should be fucked up.
Yeah.
I'm talking about mine. I ain't talking about my cousin shit. But yeah, my shit be fucked up. Like bad.
Yeah, I'll let the bed go crazy.
You
You
look a little homeless for the month.
know what I'm saying? I got a wedding today, so I had to get right. But
Yeah.
you know, I go 2 extra days in December to keep the month alive.
Yeah, no bullshit.
But listen, y'all niggas donate to men's care issues. That's what No Shave
Yes.
November is about.
Yes.
No Shave November. I'm sorry.
Yo, I
That's
gotta
the only
shave
thing.
my balls.
That is the only thing we're celebrating.
I gotta
Can't shave
shave
'em.
my
You can't
ball
shave
area.
anything.
You can't shave
Nothing.
anything.
I
No
gotta shave
shave.
my. I'm gonna be honest. I gotta shave my ball area, right? Because when I go running, they twist. They twist
Oh, that
up,
sounds painful.
and they pull. You know what I'm saying?
Put some edge control on it and Jill and down.
No, listen. These edges is my shit is coarse.
The name of this episode is put some edge control on your balls.
It's coarse, my nigga. It's coarse. Ain't nobody in my family Cuban. This shit rough.
Actually, no, not Cuban. But our great granddaddy is the white.
No, he's the white.
He's the white.
Not the white. the white.
Yeah.
The white.
No, the white's the other guy. Shout out to him.
Gun control means using both hands in our land.
Man, this is shout out. So our kids, man, we love them. First of all, what was everybody's kids for Halloween, Brother Man?
Speaking of, we'll get to it later, but my daughter Moo was Sailor Moon.
That yes, yo, when I saw the wig, I cried.
She's big. She's big anime.
I love her.
Big, all that shit. Lenny Del Negro was an astronaut, aka Black Aqua. He was an astronaut, and Anaya was something from The Purge.
Yo, that was a very popular costume.
It was.
Hoodie and that wild
Surprisingly,
The
disturbing
makeup,
mask.
yeah.
She take after her grandfather.
So you said the wind up zombie, right?
Yo,
Yes, a zombie wind-up shop.
I swear, when I watch Joe Budden's podcast, yo, and he says, I'm the only person that divulges personal information, I feel that way as well. Because I'm going to say whatever the fuck I got to say. And he's going to look at me like, okay, next. We're going to no-sell that shit. But, yeah.
So, Joaquin team and your other kids, your other churn, what they were dressed up as?
My boys didn't dress up this year.
Huh?
You're a horrible parent.
I know. They think they're grown. They're too big for it.
Huh?
I still dress up.
Yeah, you ain't never too big to dress up.
Whatever.
Never.
It's a
Ever.
phase. They'll grow out of it. It's a phase.
Yeah. My daughter, and my stepdaughter. My daughter was Belle, Princess Belle,
Aww.
and then my stepdaughter was Elsa.
Disney
Oh, they went
princesses.
to. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All right.
they went to Disney, and then
And
my
then
boyfriend
here
was
you-
the Beast.
And here you come with this Black Panther shit.
And I took a trick or treating as a Black Panther. Probably scared the community a little.
How the fuck did this get together?
No, funny part was when I told my daughter I was gonna be a Black Panther, she assumed like round,
Wakanda.
like the amp, not even Wakanda because she's too young for that. Like she don't understand like Wakanda. She was like round, and then when I walked out, she was like,
what is?
she's like, where are your claws? I ain't got those.
Yo, I
I got a fist.
I was sitting there randomly. This has nothing to do with nothing. I was sitting there randomly, and they were talking about Coming to America 2, which is coming out.
Yes.
Yes.
Lots of footage online.
And they were talking about because Ed's on the press run right now because of the Dolomite movie, and
Shut up.
so did everybody see the picture of I think it was Martin Lawrence, Will Smith,
Yes.
Wesley Snipes,
Yes.
and
Murphy.
and Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
I'm like, the man, that's iconic. And then they were talking about Zamunda in an interview, and I was like, yo, how ill would it be if Black Panther walks into some scene in Zamunda? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
That'd be dope.
or just like Surrey, anybody, that would be amazing. By the way, my son, speaking of black, my son was just a shadow. He was, you know,
He was a
I saw
shadow.
He was a
That
shadow.
was dope. That
He was Mrs.
actually-
Fam shadow.
yeah, he just had.
That
it
was
just
cute.
That
I
that bodysuit.
Was that his
That's
idea?
all black. Yes.
I love that.
So he wore
He
all
was
black
like-
bodysuit.
He
Yeah.
was like,
Yeah.
we were like, what you want to be? And he went to his phone.
This.
He's like,
This right here.
I was like, see, you can't even tell me what that is.
Like, I'm
So he went to his
this.
phone, showed you like a black box.
No, he showed me. He showed me the
The nigga
That's
with the
funny.
whole suit on.
I'm like,
Okay.
man.
Oh, Shadow Man.
Like, no, he just a
He's
shadow.
a shadow.
No, he was just a shadow.
He had the whole.
Okay.
And he just like he could wear the mask in school so he looked like a cat burglar. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's a fact.
so, and I just thought that being I thought it was
love
a
it.
very weird
creative.
costume.
It's creative.
It's a very weird costume, man. And that's going to lead us into this week's Shooting the Five.
Hashtag ST5. Hashtag shooting the 5. Bop, bop.
Oh, what's it? Oh, West Indian. West Indian niggas can't wait to let this big gun go. All of the masses or something. Anyway, this week, man, top 5 weird things that your kid does. As I set it off, my son watches a lot of anime. And
Is it weird?
That's not weird.
But he watches it all on his phone, and he really doesn't watch any TV. So him watching no TV is weird to me.
I agree with that. Yeah.
You know what's also strange in 2019, and it's just weird for me to say this. My kid from time to time still goes outside and plays with his homeboys. Which
I
is
love that.
No, that nigga's weird. That shit is weird. You don't see no kids outside no more. That shit is crazy.
Yeah, they go up the street. They got a little
Like, yo, I'm
play
going outside.
basketball. It's right at the top of the.
I'm going outside. You like,
for what?
Why?
You out there?
Yeah. My kid apparently has a Nintendo Switch. He has an Xbox One, but his system of choice is my PS4.
Because yours is better.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Same.
I Yesterday, we were going to the barbershop. This is my number 2. We're going to the barbershop. I say, go get dressed. Now, he knows that getting dressed always means shoes and everything. This nigga came downstairs with high water pajama pants on.
Yo, there's something wrong with your.
No. But this is what he said. He said, Dad, do I gotta change these pants? Yes, you have to change pants. I know all the niggas. I know all the niggas at the barbershop, fam. I grew up with all the niggas at the barbershop. Not gonna be possible.
Nah.
Alright, and number 1, it's a boy, right? My kid will come downstairs and with stuff like he's been in the shower for 10-15 minutes. He'll come downstairs and one underarm be stinking still.
Yeah.
What is it with young boys in that?
Yeah. My brother used to call me that. He said he didn't need soap.
No, that's
like he would only put soap on parts that he felt like were real stinky, and I used to be like,
I ain't even do that. Straight water. I didn't like when I realized that you was actually supposed to wash yourself in the shower, I was too late in the game.
And it was too
niggas just staying.
What else would?
My mother like, yo, what the fuck are you doing in there?
Be like 2 hours later.
Your mother knew exactly
Ain't
what
no
you
hot
were
water.
doing.
Ain't no hot water.
She knew exactly what you were doing in there.
yeah.
Hello, myself. It's me again.
All right, who wants to go next?
I'll go. So, we're a family of sleepwalkers.
Yo, y'all niggas is crazy.
So,
These niggas probably pass each other in the hallway.
So no, okay, it's a phase thing. So all the kids have been sleepwalkers in earlier stages of life. So I think my daughter had it probably worse. Like she will come in and have a full conversation in the middle of the night while I'm sleeping.
Sidebar: when my family lived in Pioneer City, sleepwalking one night, I
pissed in a trash can.
No.
You did do that. You did do
Did
that. At grandma's house.
Oh, all right. Well, at least it was in the trash can.
It was in the kitchen, my nigga.
Just them trash cans be high. I've never been tall. So I lived in Pioneer City for a good part of my youth. Shout out to the way. And I woke up. Now, thank God, my mom and her boyfriend at the time. Shout out to Sal.
Shout out to Sal, my nigga. I used to love you, my nigga. Flat out.
That nigga's son used to play for the Ravens.
I don't know his son, but shout out to Sal. He was a stand-up nigga, Sal.
Yeah, shout out to Laquan Williams, nigga. So anyway,
shout out to all Connie.
Absolutely. So I living in Pioneer City. I woke up, walked down the stairs, opened the door. Walk back upstairs. Thank God my mom and her boyfriend
was sitting right there
watching TV.
Like, yo, this little nigga's crazy.
This little nigga doing?
This little nigga is crazy. Look at this black ass. Look at him. Yo, you remember when the police came for us at the laundromat?
Fam. That is an amazing story.
What? Now I need to know.
All right, so
because this motherfucker,
we're on Fort Meade, okay?
No.
You know the home of NSA and all the on all the good tracking software and everything. We're at the laundromat on Fort Meade. Brother Mass Mom's is doing laundry, and we're doing anything other than that to keep ourselves
with a white boy.
Yes.
Lord.
So we find a payphone.
Don't call 911.
No.
This motherfucker is calling the operator. Saying some filthy shit to the operator. And I'm cracking the fuck up.
And then we bang on the operator. Bomb. Except for we're on Fort Meade, home of NSA.
And they know exactly where you are.
They know exactly where you are. MPs rolled up over niggas.
Who's making the phone call?
Huh?
Nobody.
Wasn't me.
The
My
white
mama
boy.
already know. My mama already know.
White boy, bingo.
White boy, bingo. Yo, it was a white dude. We was just out here. We was just out here with him.
It was always a white dude, man. It was always a white dude.
Yeah.
All right, I'm sorry, sister. Okay,
God.
please continue.
Back to your kids.
Oh my God. So sleepwalking. My son watches TV with subtitles. Like he does the closed caption. Like he does. It doesn't matter what he's watching.
That shit be moving too fast.
No, I be doing that
That doesn't even
sometimes
read.
too.
I do that.
He always has. It's
Except
to me. I'm not used to
Except
that.
for stand-up comedy, I have to cut it off then.
Nah,
It
you
was
guys-
a joke.
If the
Hold on.
subtitles on, I feel like I can't hear it. Like I
That's how he
like I hear it with my eyes.
That's
Like
a
I hear it with my
That's
eyes.
how he is. I asked him. I was like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "Are you?" He's like, "No." I was like, "I'm fine."
I'm in there like, hold on. What that bitch say?
No, but the subtitles, like sometimes they give you clues too. Like the subtitles will be like,
true.
"Ghost enters room," and you're like, "Yeah."
And like it'd be like brackets, and like you can hear Ghost's finger thudding off of Tasha's head.
You and that bitch like, hold on, who is Ghost?
Right.
Which one is that?
See,
Nah, I ain't fucking with it.
so I give him that. I don't blame him for that.
No, I don't know. That's strange to me. It's especially when we're watching movies together. I'm just kind of like, all right, we're not doing this. But oh god, let's see what else weird. I don't even know if it's weird now listening to y'all asses. So he only takes showers in the middle of the night. Like he won't take showers during the day.
Hey, we grew up sturdy. We grew up sturdy.
Super
We never
sturdy.
He's
tell.
13.
We
He's
never
gonna be
tell.
14, so he's in that age, and I'm just like, I'll be asleep, and it'd be 1 o'clock, and I hear the shower going. I'm like,
That nigga skeet all over the place. He's skeeting all over the place. He's filthy. Your son filthy. And that bitch going ham. Can't nobody hear me.
Scream loud as you want.
Scream if you want to. Can't nobody hear me. It's just me and you.
let's see, where am I on?
I just felt dirty.
So
I
my
bet
last
you did.
weird thing is my daughter sleeps with her light on, but she'll put her mask on. It's weird. I don't know.
Your daughter has a mask.
Yeah, she has a
My
sleep
daughter
mask.
has one too.
Yeah, she has a sleep mask.
So does mine.
Yeah.
What's my son with for a goddamn mask?
Maybe it's a daughter
It's
thing.
a daughter thing.
It's a daughter
Little
thing.
black eye.
It's a daughter
But
thing.
yeah, she likes to have the light on. Like her night light's not light enough. But at the same time, you got the mask on, so you don't even see it. I don't know. It's a mental thing, I guess. I don't know.
I used to have a Buck Rogers nightlight when I was young. So
That's very weird.
No words.
sort of random, but last night in the chat, the nigga who's out here leaving me on the limb right now knows we were actually talking about Buck Rogers last night. His favorite number is 7. All right, what you got? Is that okay?
That's it. That's all I got. That's all I got.
All right, sister Liz.
All right, so I don't have good memories, so I had to write mine down because that's how my life goes.
Big facts.
Big facts. First, my daughter, anytime she wants you to do something, she starts a sentence with, "I have an idea."
Ha!
So she'll come at you like, "I have an idea. You want to give me a brownie?"
She's smart.
Or she'll be like, "I think that mommy wants to bring me some cake." And I'm like, "Oh, is that
Mom's
that
shorty.
is that what you think, huh?"
Shorty a bully.
That's a
So
bully.
it's mad weird. It's like every sentence too. Like you can be like, how was school today? I think I had a good day. I think Miss Jamie taught us. I'm like, oh,
She's
okay.
definitely a bully.
So there's that. Every time you give her way, she yells out, "Woohoo!"
Hey yo.
Just like that. Woo!
Like, you should give birth to Homer Simpson.
Yeah. So it's mad funny because you can be like, "Cameron, you want to take a bath?" And she's like, "Yeah." And you're like, "I'm gonna run your bath water." Woo! And you're like, okay. So it's hilarious.
Enthusiastic. I
Yeah,
love that.
yeah, she's
I
like,
love it.
yeah.
I
So
love it.
that's hilarious to me. Another thing is, it can be dead quiet, like this, and my daughter busts out laughing,
Yeah, that's real.
like,
Yeah,
just
that's
like that,
real.
like real quiet, and here she goes. And you're like,
Yeah, that's real. That's real. I got
yeah.
that shit too.
And it's at the most inappropriate moments, like praying in church.
Inappropriate funny.
Like, and I be looking
Why
like,
her wig look like that? Sister Thomas, you don't fix that wig.
yeah. So it's kind of jacked up. Like everybody be real quiet. Pastor be talking to hear my kid.
That's a fact.
Shout out to Pastor Wilson.
Shout out to Pastor Wilson. Yeah, shout out to Pastor Wilson. Woo!
Well done.
Another thing, when you get on her nerves, she takes a deep breath. Like if you tell her something she don't want to hear, like clean up your toys, she'll look at you and she'll be like,
How many times?
"Girl,
How many times have you stole on her?
That's a fight.
I haven't stole on her yet. No, time out because she watches Daniel Tiger, and Daniel Tiger tells you to count down from 4 and take a deep breath. Like it's like an anger management course.
Oh, she about to wow you.
Yeah, she about to wow me out.
Nigga, they out here teaching kids coping skills.
Yes. So it used to be. She used to sit there like when I was telling her to do stuff she didn't want to do. She used to be like 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey yo, that's cool.
Yes, she definitely.
But now
she want to fight.
She gonna skip all the numbers, right? I think she's gonna fight.
She's skipping all the numbers.
That's a fact.
Yo, when she like 14, she's just gonna swing on you one day.
That goddamn kid right between the goddamn wash and dry.
I think that's what it is. Yo, I be sitting there. I be like, Cameron, didn't I tell you pick up the Barbie doll? And she be like,
oh, you going in the nursing home?
That's a fight.
Hey, she put you in the
That's a
nursing
fight.
home.
Flat out.
yeah, yo, that's how it is. And then she give you the side eye, and she be like, okay, mother. I'm like, yo, this girl gonna kill me in my sleep. Yo, so you know what? I think it's inherited.
And this is exactly why Ghost put that gun in his soul.
No, I ain't seen it.
That was an old episode.
I ain't seen it.
It was an old episode. It's like the
I ain't seen none of this.
You didn't watch none of the season.
Oh, well, then you're missing out. After 7 days, you can't be mad at somebody spoiling.
Hey, cut her mic.
Hey, have y'all watched that this week?
No, I have not.
No, but let me tell you.
Cut this nigga.
Because
Your man's.
Hold on.
No, listen. Because I was working, I was already up. I have never seen so many damn spoilers for an episode of Power in my life. People were hashtagging it. Like, it was 12:02.
Shit is whack.
Yeah.
And you know,
Shit
Brian.
Brian.
Yo,
Fucking Brian.
Got a whole dissertation on the whole damn.
Fucking Brian.
Shout out to your man.
So, and then my number one, my daughter, you know, like you go to like kiss a kid and like people like the forehead. She insists that you kiss her on like the tip of the nose.
Yo, she's bugging.
Like
People be a handful.
Like people be like, let me give you a kiss, and she does this
Right here.
and then she looks at it with her eyes like this. She be like,
right here.
So make sure it's right. Make
Yeah.
sure it's right.
That's
so,
what I'm talking about,
and that is the weirdest. Kiss it right on the tip. Right on the tip.
Right on the tip.
Right on the tip. Yeah. That's...
And then the other.
One more time?
Nothing.
So yeah, that's why definitely top 5 weird things. Like, I hope she grows out of the nose thing because it's awkward explaining to people like
Kiss me.
when they go to like kiss her on the forehead and she's doing this.
Right here. Right here, nigga.
Yo, that's gonna take us into.
I ain't get mine, nigga.
Oh, you didn't?
Nah.
I thought you did. My bad. I apologize. My bad.
Number 5. My oldest child runs up and dances during random times throughout the day.
I love it.
She'll either start take that, or
She be on her ditty
she'll throw on some wild shit. Number 4, my son is always talking about his weenus.
He is the cutest person ever.
Weenus is weird. Like, yo, my weenus. It's not his ding-a-ling, it's his weenus.
Oh, I thought you were saying is he's not referring to as a ding-a-ling.
No, he is. He definitely is. His weenus.
I mean, how often does weenus come up in conversation?
So but
Every day.
well, no, to a little kid, a lot.
Every
I
day.
don't
A little boy,
I
a little
every
boy.
day.
So we didn't play. We didn't when we raised a little fan. We didn't call it no euphemisms. It was a penis.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a
And
penis.
so he referred to his
Yeah.
penis as such. And when we weren't around and he was referring to it, people were like, huh?
Like, yo, my penis. So my son went up to my wife not too long ago and told her, it's getting bigger, mommy. It's getting bigger. That shit is crazy. Number three, my middle daughter is infatuated with Asians.
No. Ghostface Light's son has that same thing.
Like, infatuated with him. All her friends are Asian. Like, she was rocking with us for a minute. We was out at like one of the places and shit, and some Asians walked in. She like, man, fuck y'all niggas. I'm out. I'm going over there to fuck with them. And she left.
I understand that one.
Number 2, my son likes to tickle people's feet.
I love him. He is so
Nah,
Is it junior foot fetish?
that shit.
That
Word.
whole freak.
He a freak. Like,
it's cool.
my weenus, right?
Wait a minute. That's not how you tickle feet.
This nigga is weird.
That's not how you tickle feet.
It's how I tickle feet. So my weenus.
Prepare yourself for phone calls from school already.
I don't know.
No, it's a little kid thing because my daughter's the same thing. Like she runs up and likes to put her finger like between your toes.
That shit is weird.
It's weird.
That shit
It's
is
weird.
weird.
Like you gotta like have like socks on and like hide the feet a little.
That's it's weird.
Jump on your leg.
Yeah, that shit is crazy. I don't know what number I'm on. Was I on 2?
My kids don't like feet.
Was I on number 2?
I think so.
So number 1 is my son thinks he is Sonic the Hedgehog. So he runs through the house like this. Like he runs in his baseball games like that to chase after the balls. He runs after he hits the baseball like that.
So
The
you're
niggas-
saying your son is Naruto?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Shit is crazy around my house. Flat out. Shit is weird. This nigga's climbing up the walls. Like legit.
All right, man. Hashtag ST5, man. At West Buffy on all social media. Let us know the things that your children do that are very weird. And hopefully we don't get a lot of wiener stories. I think this is going to take us into Dizzless outstanding. Outstanding. For you niggas that just listen to the podcast. Like, if you niggas just listening to the podcast and not watching the YouTube, nigga, you be missing stuff. So, all right, man. Dizzless Sports.
Hashtag
AKA the not so skinny on sports. Stripped down version of our normal sports segments. Here are the headlines. The Nats.
I just felt so weird.
Yeah, it's a stranger. It's like a stranger. If you get that, you nasty.
Violated.
If you get that, you nasty. The Nationals are world champs. Shout out to the Nats. They had the parade. The made me a liar this weekend. When we were talking about the parade being on Saturday this week, and I turned to my coworker. We were at lunch. I was like, "My nigga, I'm going nowhere near DC
And
at all
that bitch was
tomorrow."
right down there.
Yo, Mrs. comes home yesterday. It's like, "Yo, let's go out the outlets on National Harbor."
Gotta go.
And we went.
It wasn't bad though, right?
I was the only one buying stuff when we got out the outlet. We went to the Polo outlet. What I'm going to do? AKA Polo Machinko. Anyway,
Polo Machinko.
you already know. The NBA season has started. Second week now. Steph gets hurt.
Yep.
Yeah, yo, his hand broke.
And but he says he's still going to be in the Olympics.
When are the Olympics this year?
No. It's next year. I think
right?
it's Japan.
2020.
2020 Japan.
So this
It's in May.
Is it May?
It's
Not
July.
summer. Oh, look at her! Look at her, please! Oh, I can't wait. She took it right there. She looked professional.
She knew exactly what to do.
100%.
Exactly.
Shout out, she caught every
It was
drop.
a spill all over you.
Man, she didn't miss a drop.
Okay.
All right, man. So the question of the week with Clay out.
She's a nasty.
Wow, ski with Clay out for the season, or most likely for the season.
Disgusted.
And Steph's arm broke. He's out for months.
Oh man.
It starts to look like that Warriors dynasty is over. The question of the week is, who takes its place?
Why is everybody so quiet?
Anybody know? I just asked the question. Who takes
the Warriors?
It looks like the Warriors dynasty is over. Who takes their place?
It's no dynasty. Nobody takes their place. I don't think anybody is built for that kind of run. Yeah. But on the West, who takes their place and just going? I'm gonna go and say. I'm not gonna say LA. I'm saying Houston.
No, Houston.
Yeah.
Houston's fair.
Double ISO.
They actually do play well together.
They absolutely do because they're friends. They've been
fact.
cussing each other out and everything.
That's
and the only
a
reason
fact.
why I know that is Lil Fam Squad. They do play well together.
Yeah.
I still am gonna go LA, and I'm not talking about the
Clippers.
Lakers. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, the Clippers are good.
Yeah, they got the best player in basketball.
Bro, are they consistent?
We don't know
Enough
yet.
to-
It's still
it's too
early.
early.
It's
It's
still
super
early.
early.
We like game 6. So So
Either one of the ladies have an idea?
Man, I hate basketball for real. I hope the Pistons
Yo,
takes
get her the
everything.
fuck-
I hope the Pistons take everything just for an upset all
I
around.
hope your ears fall off.
Like, they asking for the
I hope.
Pistons to win
I cannot
something.
wait.
Lord,
I really do. I think they just won the
Actually-
game the other night, and
Shit, piece of shit.
I'm gonna
Well-
have my hat on. I'm gonna have on Pistons
They
jersey.
was just yeah, they was
And-
just here. Shit, piece of shit.
Yeah.
No, they hit them all. They hit them all.
They hit them up. See,
Yeah, I might try. So
that's what I'm going with.
I think that's what we got this week. One more time, Kicking Kancer with Liz. How do they get to the channel?
So it's on
Roll
YouTube. Search Kicking Kancer. So kicking with the K and cancer with the K because K ganged out.
Bang bang.
With Liz L-I-Z. You can follow me on social media. It's at Lola_Bunny. Bunny is spelled B-U-N-I-E.
It's cause she's so fluffy.
Fluffiness.
Wait a minute.
Fluffiness.
Right.
So so that is on all my social media platforms. So IG and Twitter. Follow me on Twitter because I be saying some wild.
I'm about to follow you right now. I'm sure you'll block me before I'll block you.
I do not have any merch at the current moment.
Should be coming soon.
Should be coming soon. Definitely,
Yes.
support me. Help me pay these medical bills.
Word.
Yep.
I am IlFam79. Matter of fact, before we get into that, before I get into myself, I believe it is.
Pew. I love getting into myself.
At Where's Buffy on all social media. Where's Buffy.com. Where's Buffy.com. Where's Buffy.com. Run.
I see all of you.
Don't
Wait,
walk.
I bring Lola Bunny up, and there's a bunch of white women.
Hold on.
This ain't you.
Hold on.
Lola
Don't click on the wrong thing.
__ BUNI.
This nigga's on the hub.
On Twitter.
No, I was talking about he's on the hub right now.
Yeah, I was making sure. I don't have a video.
IlFam79, your social media choice, aka Don Anderson Podcast, aka Captain Bro Albano, aka Bruno Phillips, aka Figure the Dragon Steamboat, aka Cheeto Santana, aka Pod Champ Pod, God's Favorite Podcast, aka Potty Piper. I'm here to podcast Chew Bubblegum, and I'm fresh out of grape flavored bubblegum. And my tag team partner.
1854 Math at Math Damon. Shout out to the Warriors. Head size snapback. What the fuck are you laughing at?
What's up, everybody? It is Anita Screenwriting Genius. It is Lady London, aka London, aka LK, aka Elbow D.
I'm still trying to find this. Ain't, these ain't you.
AB, take us out.
Gang, if I don't fuck with you, they don't fuck with you.
Well, I think it's their choice, isn't it?
Man, gang, you know what that mean? Gang, take the L out of lover. It's over, brother.